love you. I love you most. Put this up on the mount. Be stable. Why is it so dim? Okay, there we go. Hey Lee, we don't know what we're gonna have for dinner yet.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about those tacos. Yeah, we're gonna be having chicken tacos. We found some gluten-free ones in the frozen food section, and they look pretty good. So we're excited to try it.
Chips.
I'm good for right now. I'm still full from the pizza. That's good stuff. It's good to see you guys here. Our day has been not too bad. Slower with work than it was yesterday, but it is only 2:30 in the afternoon, so we're hoping it'll get busier as the day gets later on. No, I'm not in Sacramento. In my description of the live stream, I state that I'm in Central California.
Yo, hold on. What are you doing?
Putting the perverts in timeout for a day.
Well, let me do it, yo.
Okay. Hey, Rotten Apple, it's good to see you. I don't give away the town I live in for privacy reasons. All I will say is I live in the center of California, and it sucks. Oh, wow, hello in Croatia. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't show my camera where I am. I don't do that. That's not the purpose of me being live. The purpose of me being live is for me to chat with you guys about whatever you want to talk about. I don't appreciate the sexual comments. I don't appreciate the sexual questions. And I don't appreciate insults to my appearance. I expect you here to behave politely and kindly, because I do my very best effort to provide polite kindness for anyone who is in pain of any sort. Because I've been through many different types of loss in my life, and I deal with multiple types of pain. Pain of the body, pain of the mind, and pain in the heart. And so I get really sick of perverts on here being disgusting when all I want to do is spread some comfort and positivity and love for you guys. Oh, your brother lives in Coalinga. That's cool. That's far from me. I am exhausted, but hoping work will get busy today. Hey Izzy, it's good to see you. We're tired, but we're trying to work. Live with DoorDash right now. I'm always the passenger, and my husband who's sitting next to me is the one that does all the driving. So we're just waiting for work to come into his phone right now. Hey Helix, it's good to see you.
The highest tip we got so far was $5.
Yeah. We're hoping that there'll be more tippers. Oh, you order DoorDash a lot? Yeah, it would be neat to have a more regular customer base, but you can only do what you're given. Well, thank you for asking. My back is hurting right now, and I am in the process of slowly medicating. I'm trying to get better at pacing myself so I don't waste any of this medicine, because this is the best pain reliever I have ever had. And unfortunately, insurance doesn't recognize it as medicine, so it's out of pocket. So I'm trying to pace myself and not burn through it as fast. And so if you see me occasionally hitting this, it's because I am still in pain. But I am trying to hit it less often. Hey Will, it's good to see you. Oh, I look like a girl at your work? Huh. I've seen a lot of women that look like they could be my sister, and it's been pretty funny every time. Oh, is you talking with your boyfriend right now? Nice. Thank you, Helix. We've been praying constantly, and we've had a bunch of really wonderful people here praying for us too. And it is starting to turn the corner, and we're just hoping and praying there's not a train waiting around the corner to run us over. But yeah, this is better than opiates and any other prescription pain management that Big Pharma likes to present as being, oh, the best medicine. I always get the bad side effects with the best medicine. So I go with the green medicine. Yep. My back is so messed up, you guys. Those of you who are new, I have 4 separate diseases that are affecting my spine, and all of them are the kind that get worse with time. And I'm not a good candidate for surgery to fix the problems I have, because I'm too small framed, and I have a history of being unable to keep a healthy weight on. And the 2 surgeons I spoke with said that they are sure that if I did get my back surgery, I would be left hurting more after I'm all recovered and all of that than if I never did anything to my back at all. So I'm just coping with the pain, trying to maintain some flexibility, but dealing with a bad back is hard, and I do appreciate every prayer for it to be easier to handle. And if any of you guys are dealing with pain like that, I'd like to know if you could tell me in the chat window so that I won't feel so alone about it. I have never heard of a TENS unit. I'm not sure what that is. Thank you, Izzy. I really appreciate the prayers. It truly means a lot to me that you guys care enough to say kind things and pray for us. I wish I could give you all an in-person hug as a thank you for being an actual friend to me. Big Fred, you've been off of painkillers. Yeah. Some painkillers are extremely addictive, and I feel sorry for everyone that gets addicted. I was fortunate in that I wasn't born with an addictive personality. Like, I enjoy a cigarette now and then, but I never ever felt the true need for one. But I imagine it's extremely difficult to quit. And you guys that are trying to quit and or have quit, I'm proud of you. It's not easy. And I'll be praying that you're able to keep it going. Yeah, prescription medication, I believe it could cause a bunch of problems with your liver and your kidneys. It's not a good time. Oh shit. Yeah, Big Fred, a shot to the back. That, I can only try to imagine what that must have felt like. Oh, thank you guys. I love you all. Grace, you're missing your brother. I am assuming that your brother has passed on. And if that is the case, you have my deepest sympathy. And I'm going to be praying for all you guys. Yeah, people anywhere on the internet really can be rude. But I've been fortunate in that most of the people I've interacted with have been kind and decent people. And so I'm very happy for that. It makes me appreciate all you good people, because you make it worth my energy and my time to put myself out here and be live to chat with whoever is willing to chat with me back in the chat window. I just love all you guys, and I hope life gets easier and better for all of you. Oh, you're in Georgia. That's pretty cool. Well, you're the opposite. Recovering. Oh, well, I will be praying for you, Will. Everyone fighting addiction they have a spot in my heart, because I've had a few people that I love that suffered really bad long-term effects of addiction even after they got clean. And so my heart goes out to you guys. Oh, your brother's in the hospital. Okay. Well, Grace, I will be praying for your brother that he'll be able to make a full recovery of whatever has put him in the hospital, and that things will get easier and better for all you guys. Thank you, John. I really appreciate it. We are waiting for work right now. Thank you for the blessings and the prayers. Thank you, John. I'm really flattered. I see you, Charlize. I don't understand why you seem to have a negative tone about it. But our day has been pretty slow, but thankfully the weather's really good right now. So we're able to sit comfortably in the car without having to worry about it getting too hot or cold. trying to make an effort to appreciate every little thing like that I can. And it's helped me have a better outlook on life in general. And I'll be praying for all you guys that you'll be able to do that also. Hey, well, yeah, I'm married and my husband is right there.
So,
Oh, you're in the UK? That's cool. I love you guys too. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about the loss of your father. I fortunately still have both of my parents, but I can imagine the loss is devastating, and it takes a long time to adjust to losing someone. And so I'll be praying for you guys. I only have one younger brother, and that's it. And he's happily married with 2 little ones.
just guys, I checked if she had a sister.
Oh, you're 27. So you're still young. I'm going to be 34 in less than a month. I feel a lot older than that. But that's life with multiple chronic health conditions. Well, it's really confusing, Charlize, to have your username Charlize, but your name isn't Charlize. That's kind of odd. Mitch, you have arthritis. You're 10, 13, Crohn's. Well, Mitch, thank you for sharing that. That's rough, dealing with that stuff so young. It is true, there is always someone worse off, but we all have to remember at the same time, though, everyone's level of pain and suffering tolerance is different. Some people can handle a lot more than others, but pain is pain. And I always feel sad whenever I see people doing the whole trying to one-up each other on how much they're suffering. I just wish everyone would show empathy for everyone. But that's just not how the world is, unfortunately. But I try to cultivate that type of a feeling on my live streams, where all of us can just be chill, talk about whatever, without any judgment, just kind, loving, comforting support and healthy social interaction. Well, Charlize, if you don't want to hear about my life, then you are welcome to watch other videos, because this is my stream and I talk about my life. You can step off if you're bothered by what I bring. Oh, Mitch, you're 57
cool.
now.
I got it.
57. So you've been living with those conditions longer than I've been alive. That's got to be rough. I unfortunately developed arthritis at age 29. Every woman on my mom's side of the family gets the arthritis curse by the time age 30 hits. And I got disc degeneration in my spine, so it's slowly crumbling a little bit here and there. And I have worsening scoliosis and nerve damage. And one of my legs is shorter than the other, which has caused a permanent uneven tilt to both of my pelvic bones. So sitting and walking, if I'm stone sober, it's horribly painful. I would compare it to being stabbed with glowing red butter knives wielded by an angry little kid who you promised to take out to go to the park, but you haven't gone yet, and so they're attacking you. And every single little movement merits a stabbing. But with this beautiful, portable, concentrated cannabis, just 4 puffs off of this takes me from wanting to end things forever to escape the pain and to, I hurt, who cares? I don't feel the hurt, and I feel a genuine lifting of my spirit whenever I get medicated. So God's natural and best medicine. I will always advocate for medical cannabis use over anything that big pharma can create. But I know not everyone lives where it's legal to have. But if you live where it is legal and you are in pain that's not being managed well, I suggest you give it a try. Worst that happens, you don't like it, and then you don't take it anymore. Oh, big friend, you're 45. Okay. Oh, gee, you had chronic sciatica for 2 years? That sounds very, very painful. I've heard sciatica is, it's horrible to live with, and I believe it. Ever eat Snickers? It's not a dumb thing. Izzy, her name was Grace. She passed away this morning. Well, Izzy, I will definitely be praying for you and everyone else who loved Grace. I'm missing a bunch of people too, so I understand the pain. But you're in our hearts, honey, and we'll be praying for you. Same goes for all of you others who are listening but haven't chimed in. If you're dealing with loss of a loved one or many, please know that I'm praying for you, even if I haven't interacted with you. I care about everyone, and I just want everyone to live their best and happiest life possible.
Oh my gosh, Grace actually decently damn it. Another not worth it.
That's terrible. Oh, Crohn's. Your best mate has it. Yeah, I don't have Crohn's, but I do have celiac. Bread is literally poison to me. And I do have IBS. So if I accidentally get any amount of gluten cross-contamination, that plus the IBS, horrible time. Very horrible time. So I can understand to an extent what it must be like. Well, hey Brian, it's good to see you. Hope things are going better. You guys, I get appreciation. Hey Ethan, it's good to see you. Yeah, Izzy, losing your daughter, I was born without all the proper genetic coding needed to be able to have kids of my own. It's called Turner's syndrome, and I am a woman. I am, but parts of the second X chromosome that have to do with reproduction and sexual characteristics and things. Enough of it was missing that I was never able to have kids. So I don't know the pain of losing a child, but I am sure that it's worse than the pain of never being able to have one. And my heart breaks for you, honey. You will be prayed for constantly. Oh, hello in New Zealand. That's really cool. You see the beauty salon you, but sometimes we see the pain in your eyes for just a split second. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. It's hard. The more I've gotten in touch with my true self, being full of empathy, it has opened up more pain. But it also has opened up more joy. And I try to look at the silver lining whenever it's possible. Because I'm a recovering pessimist. If any of you seen George Lopez, you'll know his mom's quote of, well, if you expect a dog to bite you, you'll be happy when all it does is pee on your leg. You know, in other words, expect really bad stuff and you'll be happy when it doesn't turn out so bad. And I've had to make actual hard work and not being a pessimist. And I still have not fully recovered. But I say this to encourage you guys that if you're stuck with a pessimistic frame of seeing things, I understand. And it is possible to get out of that. But you have to want to. And you have to believe that you'll be able to find things to be happy about. Like, this might sound really lame, but anytime, bouncy roads. Anytime anything goes well for me, I say a quick thank you to God. And whenever anything goes badly or anything hurts and upsets me, I pray about it for God to soften the blow for me. And He's always there. He hasn't chosen to fix my life and my body in the ways I would have chosen, but He always gives me everything that I need to make it through each day. And I'm always thankful for that, because no matter how bad a situation is, it could always be worse. And didn't mean to drone on long like that. Let me catch up on the comments. So everywhere built up. Shoot, I've thought about it, but I've never actually tried that. I am thinking of trying to see a podiatrist and see if there's something they could do. I just get tired of doctors' offices. But, I love you. Okay. Well, he's gonna go pick up the order now. And I'm in pain, so I'm gonna stay right here. Oh, Mitch, your worst problem is crack. You can't keep your pants up. Suspenders, maybe? Oh, Will, you sometimes have gout? I read about that. I'm thankful to not know firsthand what that feels like. Ugh, it sounds horrible. Every time you smoke, you start on back. Well, I find that I tend to get in a happy-go-lucky / philosophical mood. Like, I'll think deep about things that aren't deep, and it's just more fun that way. Yeah, the rotten apple, that sucks that it doesn't work well for you. I will be praying that you'll be able to find something that will help you. Oh, well, that sucks. My husband, he sometimes is made anxious by smoking also. So he can relate. Thankfully, it's not every time he smokes, but some of the time it does make him a bit more paranoid. Colby, I'm very thankful that you talked to someone and that you didn't make a permanent choice. I'm praying for you that you will be able to find people that live near you so you can have in-person support. Online is amazing. I am truly healing from a lot of my psychological wounds because of you guys. And I just hope I can provide at least a fraction of that comfort for all of you in return. Hello, Maron. Good to see you. User, you would end it, but it's scary. Well, I'm a follower of the Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth, and I know for a fact that whether I die first or if the rapture happens first, I know I'm going to be with Jesus when my time on earth is done. And I'm doing my very best effort to not try to go home early, so to speak. I like to see life as like being in a boarding school. You're forced to live in this new place with other people who are forced to live in this new place. And you're all just trying to survive and get through life together. But after a certain while, you know Dad's gonna come home with the big van to pick everybody up from boarding school and take them to actual home. And Dad isn't gonna have the bus or the van take off until everyone is on that bus, ready to go. The only thing holding back the rapture from happening is there are still people here who have not accepted Jesus, but God knows that they're going to. It's just a matter of when. And as much as I hate waiting for the rapture to free me from this body and all the pain and suffering that comes with it, I'm thankful that He loves all of us so much that He's patient and giving all of us time to get right with Him before it's too late. And I just want to encourage any of you guys who have not chosen to follow the Lord Jesus. I encourage you to at least read about Him in the Bible. And if you are serious about wanting to know Him and feel His presence in your life, you just have to ask. You just have to be open with your heart and sincere and tell Him, Jesus, I know I've sinned. I have not lived a perfect life because I've broken the 10 commandments, lying, sinning, stealing, what have you. And I recognize you're the only way that I can get to heaven. I thank you for making that sacrifice for me so I could be with you and God in heaven forever. Please come into my life and help me and show me how to live. And He will answer and He will help you. You just have to be sincere about it. There's a verse that says, even the demons believe and tremble. In other words, they know about Jesus. They got all the head knowledge, but they don't have the heart for Him. They've rejected Him in their heart, and that's why they're demons. He doesn't ask anything of us except to love and believe Him and do our best to show His love and comfort to others around us who are hurting. That's why I'm trying so hard to be positive and comforting for you guys. I know what it's like to need that and to not have it. I've had to go through some rough shit by myself. But now it's getting easier with time and constant prayer. Okay. Oh wow, that's a lot of food. I didn't either. This is all one Jack in the Box order. Oh goodness. Well, I'm glad I have my phone hands free.
DoorDash is testing my patience. They're sending us dog shit orders again. Plus $2 if you want to take a Little Caesars order.
Right.
Come on, it's only 7.6 miles. Little Caesars, we estimate it's only going to be about 40 minutes of your time for $2.
Just slave wages. Thank you guys for your compliments. And thank you for your prayers and your support.
Watch your hand.
I love you too.
Dude, make it easy on yourself and put the drinks in the cup holder.
This. Yeah.
If you're going to say that's easier, dude, you're tripping.
There we go.
I'm like, if you think that's truly easier, you're lazy. Look at all them fucking verbs.
Good verbs. I love it. You're pretty. I love you more.
Sorry, I've been in a mood.
You're okay.
Fuck!
Alright, I'm catching up in the comments. Colby said you had some.
Shocker.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your friend. But I will be praying for your friend's family and everyone who loved your friend. It never gets easier when you lose people, but when we band together to comfort and encourage each other, it makes it possible to get through this world. And yes, we're in the car working, doing DoorDash right now. Plan for the worst, hope for the best. Yeah, that's exactly it. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. 4 years ago. Damn. Yeah, when people check out early, it's hard on everyone else. And that's the biggest reason why I'm still here. I know I got people who they'd be even more hurt than they're already hurting if I were to go before my time. And so I just want to encourage you guys, as much as some of you may want to end things, please don't. Life may be terrible for you right now, but it's possible for things to get better. It just is impossible if you don't stick around.
Nah.
Someone get in trouble?
No. It's the worst day of your life. The worst day of your life so far.
Yes, that's true. Thank you guys.
Another day
Hey,
I want to
Global.
delete my own System 32.
Right. Same. It's good to see you, Global. Advice for depression. My best advice would be do your very best to maintain your normal routine. It can be easy to not want to maintain basic self-care when you're depressed, but
I would say something else entirely.
But you have to keep up with taking care of your body.
Remember to push yourself. Don't just drag your fucking feet.
Yeah, that too.
Right, it's your turn, stupid.
Oh, hello, Harmony. I'm sorry that you lost your uncle. That's hard too. All of you guys that are hurting, please know that we're praying for you. Joe, you believe in angels? They've gotten you this far? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the guardian angels got assigned to my husband and I. They're wanting bless you as well, man. Thank you for your guys' kind words. I really do appreciate it. And we love you guys also. Well, you gotta go now. I'm glad that you stopped by, Will, and I'll be praying for you. Hope you have a good one. Did I cut my hair?
Nope.
No. My hair is growing out nicely. And this is 4 years of work.
Oh, food. Making a turn.
Okay.
Also, don't play with your hair. I don't want your hair falling off and getting into their bag.
Yeah.
11:26.
Right here.
You sure? Oh, I see it.
Not the worst spot for house numbers, but not the best either.
Go around me, stupid. Dumb bitch.
Now he's dropping it off. Oh, thank you guys. I really appreciate your guys' kind words. Thank you. I found a lot of good quality hair products from this little store called Daily Deals. It's basically a store that sells returned Amazon items. Like if someone bought a tablecloth and they didn't like it and they sent it back, you can buy that tablecloth at the Daily Deals. And I found some name brand stuff for my hair, and I could see why it's normally pricey. And I don't know why they would return the hair stuff.
Gosh, fuck no.
But
You need to have an auto decline for stupid fucking shit, dog shit orders. Fuck, man. Excuse me, I'm just fucking irritated. We're trying to make a living and they're giving us dog shit. Literally.
like not even $1 per mile.
No, like not even fucking... Dude, did you even see that dog shit order?
I don't think I did.
Fucking $3 for 14 miles.
Yeah, that's dog shit.
I
Damn.
wasn't yelling at you, I'm sorry.
I know you weren't. It's work being dumb.
This is the kind of shit that makes me want to fucking unsubscribe from life. I'm fucking tired of this shit.
Me too. Hey Isabella, I do remember you. It's good to see you. My husband is the one next to me. He's driving, so I don't have to.
So,
Okay. Do I smoke? Yes. I smoke medical cannabis through a portable dab pen. Adorable. I like this little tracksuit. But I also occasionally will have a cigarette here and there, but typically I just stick with cannabis. If any of you guys are fellow smokers, I'd like to hear from you in the chat window. Thank you guys for the kind words. I really appreciate it. I will take a rip off of the dab in your guys' honor. smoking makes you paranoid. That sucks. Have you tried heavy indicas? I noticed that those help whenever I'm feeling anxious. And the sativas are good if I'm feeling too tired, but I have stuff I need to do. We do DoorDash deliveries. I hold the orders in my lap, and my husband, who is right next to me out of camera line, he does all the driving and customer interacting. The Lars we smoked. Your eyes turned blood red. Yeah, my body is weird. I got problems I wish weren't there, but I also have some uncommon good traits, so it's a mixed bag. I have good vision and I have healthy skin, but my back is janked. My digestive tract is not the best, and I get horrible headaches, but it could be worse, and I'm thankful that it isn't. You tried all kinds of indicas and hybrids, and with the gummies. Damn, you have my sympathy, man. That really sucks. Maybe if you tried a tincture, because I know they have some that are different. Excuse me. You got big lungs, so tiny hip, won't make you high unless the THC is extremely high. I believe it. I've built up enough of a tolerance that I can impress people with how much I can take, but I'm trying to bring it down to save money. In this economy, wasteful use of anything isn't a good idea. Like Jim Leahy in Trailer Park Boys with his alcohol, I like to keep my medicated levels in that sweet spot where I'm medicated enough to find my pain is on mute and my humor is greater than ever, but I'm not so high that I am unable to help with basic stuff. On a 0 to 10 scale, 0 being completely stone sober, 10 being the highest anyone ever could be, I like to keep myself at a 3, 3.5, and it works decently for me. Yeah, it does feel like hell, but I know that there's a lot of other people that have it worse than I do, and I pray for those people, and I'm learning to be grateful for every little good thing, and it takes work, but it is worth the effort, because once you get that habit started, it's fairly easy to maintain. You know, like,
It's also to see what you were taking for granted.
Yeah, that too.
Or whom.
Yeah, that's very true. Like every time I get to take a shower with hot running water, I think there's a lot of people that don't have access to take a hot water shower, and that's got to be rough. And I'm thankful that I have access to hot running water. Another thing is I'm thankful that I always have clean clothes to wear that aren't completely damaged. I know a lot of people don't have access to clean clothes, and so I try not to take that for granted. And I've always had access to food. I've never had to starve for lack of food being available, and I'm extremely thankful for that. And I just want to encourage you guys, try and name every single good thing you have going on. And over time, your perspective on life will be less pain filled and more filled with contentment, you know? Yeah, things are not the best, but they could be a whole lot worse. And I've learned, don't ever say the dreaded words, this couldn't get any worse. Because that's when it does get worse, just to prove the point. And so those are some of the biggest ways I'm able to keep an upbeat, encouraging attitude for you guys. I'm trying to live by what I say, and I'm trying to say how I live. And I just want to encourage you guys, count every good thing in your life, and it'll help you not think about the bad as much. Thank you guys for the comments. What is it? Anchorage. I don't. Maybe because it's overcast and cloudy, and one of the users says, "Why does it look like I'm in Anchorage, Alaska?" And I'm saying,
maybe we are. Who knows?
I would love to go to Alaska. My parents went on an Alaskan cruise this summer and they loved it. It's on my bucket list to go to Alaska at least once. You know, just to take in the pure beauty of nature when it's not messed around with. Where we live, we don't have a whole lot of that. Well, Grace, we should actually make a bucket list together.
I kind of have one, but it can't be fully done.
Well, Grace, I understand what you're referring to. I do. But, thank you for stopping in, Grace, and I love you also, sweetie, and I'll be praying for you and everyone that's hurting right now. Oh, hello in Kentucky. That's pretty cool. And France. That's neat. In the summertime, it's hot where I live. For a whole month, it reaches triple digits.
Sometimes multiple months. This year it was like 5 months. It was
You're okay, baby. Oh wow, hello in Iran. That's really cool. Oh, you've been in Alaska the last 21 years. That's pretty cool.
What's your favorite fish to eat?
I would imagine they'd probably say salmon. Because we know about Alaskan salmon being a good deal.
True. I just figure sometimes they might get sick of that and they probably want cod or something.
That's a good point, yeah. Wow, hello in Holland.
Just don't go spamming people yourself.
I will let you know. Oh, hello, Bilal. It's good to see you. Yeah. I'll let you know when I start needing help. But for now, it's good. Oh, Bilal, you get rain, and more rain. Yeah, we don't get enough rain where we live, but we get enough to clear the air a few times here and then. Well, Grace, I am very happy to have met you. What's it like where you guys live? It's overcast, cloudy, bright enough out that we can see what's going on, but not so bright that I have to have my sunglasses on.
Matter of fact, it's overcast. You don't even need your sunglasses on your head at all.
Oh yeah, I can just set them down. Oh, but if any of you are wondering, I got these beauties from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. They also had ones that had black for the framing, but I thought I'd go with white just to see if I liked it, and I like it. It's comfortable. Oh, heart condition. Yeah, those are rough. It was good to see you, Izzy. I hope that you have a good rest of your day.
That's what I was doing.
Oh.
Actually, chicken tacos are good. I should say you do have a couple cans in the store.
That's true.
All you gotta do is heat it up. It's good to go.
That does sound really good, honestly. I think I might have that. How many hours have we been on the road?
We've been live for about 8.5 hours today so far.
Yeah, 8.5 hours. And it's 3:26 in the afternoon where we are. We're tired. Oh, well, Rons, it was nice to meet you. And being in Holland, that's cool. I appreciate the prayers, and I'll be praying for all you guys that God will help you get through whatever you're going through right now. What's your guys' day like so far? I want to know. Yeah, ours has not been good. We want to know if you guys are having a better day or a similar day. We want to hear about your guys' day. You had a call from the hospital. They wanted to operate your veins. Operate your veins? Like your blood veins? Oh, you work in a factory? Yeah, that would not be good. Oh, you can't believe New Year's is tomorrow? Same. Well, it's good seeing you, Grace. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Friend brought over hot cocoa and just hung outside. That sounds nice. Hot cocoa outside with friends. That would be fun.
We have a little bit of the first part, but none of the second part.
Yeah.
Well, there's two. One's at a state.
Oh, and your legs. Okay. Oh, hey, well, shower. It's good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the $5 donation.
Yo, that's It's lit.
We really appreciate that.
Shout out to Wasp Shower.
Every adds up and it helps. So thank you. We really appreciate it. If any of you guys are looking to help out any struggling streamers you may find,
give us a shot.
We're struggling streamers, and we'd be extremely grateful if you could kick a little bit of it our way. But we don't expect other donations, but whenever someone is able to and wanting to help, we want to make sure that doorway is open for them to walk through freely. I have a link to my PayPal and my Cash App in the description of this live stream. And Wasp Shower,
He's a real one.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Bilal, for your $2.
Hey.
We really appreciate
also,
it.
you clearly get a free shout out. Well, yeah, you get a free shout out when you do super chats or donate.
But every bit of support from you guys helps. Throw me a frick. Whether it's
hasn't cashed out yet, so I bought her early.
Yeah.
And she just finished it this morning. Which I'm proud of, by the way.
Thank you, love. Oh, hey, buddy. It's good to see you.
I gotta pull over. I feel good.
Okay. Yeah, as soon as the light turns, let's park in front of the stores right there. What's wrong?
Chest and stomach. I got lightheaded just now.
That's not good. Where's your water? Did you bring any?
There's water's back there, but we need to refill.
Okay. See, and he's mentioned several because of how we live. And
My stomach feels like it's on fire.
that's not good.
It's so fucking hot.
I think you need water. Technical difficulty. My husband's not doing so good right now, guys. You could use some prayer. So if you're able to pray for Matt to feel better. He's having really bad stomach trouble and chest pain. We're parked safely now. We could use some prayers that this awful feeling he's getting will pass quickly and not return. Thank you, Izzy. We love you and we're praying for you. Oh, thank you, little Lars. That would be the life. Thank you, Bucky. Yeah, if we could have our own little farmland, that would be the dream. Live like real hobbits. Thank you, Wasp Shower. We love you, man, and we appreciate you. You all are real ones, and we both thank you guys for your kindness. And thank you, Preston. And thank you, Izzy. May God bless you as well. I'm praying that God will bless all of you guys for your kindness that you've shown to us. And I think that's the best way to help each other, praying for and supporting each other. Is my rubbing your back helping or no? Okay, then I'll keep doing it. I just don't want to contribute to you having sensory overload, because I know that sucks. I appreciate it. You guys really are friends to us. If it was in our power to do so, we would definitely rent out a huge abandoned store and just do a big hot box event where got a bunch of different dabs going on, lots of junk food, some stupid funny movies on the TV. You know, just a complete chill hangout. But I'm thankful that we have this much where I can talk to you guys. You can hear me speaking. And I can read what you're saying. It's all been helping me get more used to interacting with people a lot, because for a few years I lived as a social hermit and I stopped talking to everybody that didn't live under the same roof. And I've been fighting for a good while now to not be that way anymore. And every time I am here live and you guys are here too, it helps. And it is gradually getting easier for me. From this you can see us doing like a burger van in the future. That would be cool. We've seen some pretty bitchin' taco trucks and other types of food trucks. You should have water. You need it. Take from.
I can't. I throw up.
Oh.
I
Okay.
don't think I'd be able to keep it down.
That's terrible, baby. I'm sad that you're going through this. Maybe you got sick.
What? All I had was the same thing you had.
Maybe you touched some.
Besides those fucking sour gummies.
I mean, they can cause upset stomach.
Yeah, but I've never felt like this from having one.
Yeah, I've never seen it affect you like this before.
So fucking sleepy. Am I having a sugar crash?
I mean, that would make sense. Just keep trying to focus on your breathing. We're parked and we're safe. You need to take a moment.
Pale.
A little bit. Not very, but a little bit. And thank you, Bilal. I really do hope that we can get a better situation going. Same way during high school, talk to anyone because of a few people. Yeah, that's very true. I've had many women in my life who I loved like sisters, and I, out of the ignorant goodness of my heart, thought they felt just as strongly for me.
You think that one girl from the Little Caesars is skinny like the girl on the far left? Or in front?
She needs to get a double bacon cheeseburger stat.
She's scrawny as AF.
But I trusted the wrong women, and I told them info about myself that they tried to use to hurt me. And so I've had to learn, not everyone who smiles and listens to you is a friend. In my case, they were the enemy gathering intel to use on me whenever I would get out of line and their perceived thoughts and whatnot. And so it did sour me from other people. But like I said, you guys are helping me to not feel so much anxiety, because I know you guys are good. And I know that I always encounter good people like you here. It's just very healthy. Shiny. I need to put oil in my hair when I'm done showering tonight. But you guys.
I wanted to get her boyfriend. I'm still remembering. He still has some.
Yeah, he does.
I don't think I should be out right now.
Yeah, we need to get home. If you need me to drive, I'm.
No.
Okay.
You can't. You literally can't.
Yeah, that's. Maybe we can use the super chat payout to.
It's not about the pay, dude. We have the slip.
No, I'm saying. Oh yeah, we do have that slip.
You keep forgetting that it's already paid for. It just needs to be corrected in person.
As soon as we get home, I will take a look at that.
You can't take a look at it from a distance. It's out and about, but it got lost again somewhere, probably in the plane. But you just literally need that to take your driver's test and get your ID.
Yeah. I think it's on the shelf behind us on the couch.
I gave it to you. It should be wherever you left it.
I think it's over there. I'll find it when we're home. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't feel like eating. I'm sorry.
You did nothing wrong, baby. Yeah, we're gonna head home.
I did. I'm the breadwinner, yo. I can't fucking work right now.
And that's not your fault. You didn't choose for this to happen.
I know, but you don't get it. It's a female on easy mode. You don't get it. You really don't. I have to be the breadwinner here. It's fucking damn near impossible right now. Oh, the little bunch of my fucker. Throw up.
I think you definitely need to rest as soon as we get home. Thank you, Bookie, for the prayers. All you guys. Who do I think would win in a brawl? All Pokemon once or 1 billion lions? That's an interesting question.
A Pokemon.
Yeah, I'd have
All
to.
you need is one Magmar and you can set them all on fire.
That's true.
Magmar and Charizard will fuck them all up. How's a lion gonna defend against Charizard flying and blasting them all on fire?
That's a very good point.
What are you gonna do? Fucking and stack you on each other. Or World War Z, the same style.
I love it when they did that.
I'm sorry, we'll just do the solo or
Yeah, no worries, baby. $1.22 billion in the U.S. lottery. Yeah, when I saw that in the news, I'm like, if we could just have half of 1% of that, we'd be
Dude, for real, and we don't gamble, so
Mm-mm.
fuck, we don't even have the money to gamble.
For real.
Fuck, when we were in Vegas, all we did was spend. The only gambling we did, besides me playing cards and playing at some tables, all we really did was penny slots and nickel slots and shit.
It was pretty cool.
Off of one penny, and you won like $70. Think of it like this: if you had bet $5 off of that, that could have been like 20 grand.
That would have been neat.
There's some people have won like 10 plus grand off of slot machines.
Damn. That would be a dream come true. You'd be like, hurry up and share to everyone deserving. You'd keep under 10%. Yeah, Lil Lars, I'm pretty sure that's how we would do it too. We would use enough of it to get ourselves permanently situated. We'd help our immediate family members get situated. And then when...
Immediately, I'd pay off all our family's debts.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how well they treated us, I would also pay off their mortgages and shit. Depending on how much we want.
Yeah, we'd pay back everyone that lent us money, and we'd give them a bonus for being helpful when they were. And we'd use most of it to help house the homeless. I think.
I'm not saying I don't want to help the homeless. I'd say we built a bunch of like community sheds, like bubble style, on their fucking property or something. I don't know. But I was gonna say, what'd you say? 1.2 billion is what it's currently at.
Yeah, 1.22 billion.
That's probably like 700, maybe 800 million after taxes.
That's still
Maybe, if you're lucky, sometimes it's like 60% or something. Either way, let's just say it's $700 million. Pay off everyone's debts, build some houses, some housings, donate, help, pay off our debts, and whatever's remaining, I would invest in. I would put 3/4 of it into gold.
Yeah, that would be a smart investment.
Half of a quarter into silver, and the remaining I would invest into growing our own crops of wheat and food.
Yeah. A food plant.
If we had, I doubt it's possible.
It's a funny idea, though.
True. I mean, one of the truest ways you could get edible naturally without having to do anything is we can have a colony of bees, multiple colonies.
Ooh, that would.
And they can pollinate, help the wheat plants. Plus, their honey would be naturally infused with obviously THC and CBD. Mostly THC because they'd be collecting the pollen/crystals, THC crystals on weed leaves. That's what it is.
Yeah, that would be cool. think you
But
will all.
it's not like we'd ever win because we don't participate.
We appreciate the prayers. We feel like we've been treading water and the waves have gone over our heads so many times. And we're getting enough gulps of air to not die, but we're dying. And so we're trying to be grateful for every gulp of air that we're able to find. We're just praying the storm will end soon, or that someone will send a boat to pull us out. Because we've been treading water too long.
A houseboat would be lit. Imagine.
That would be neat.
I wake up, I go to catch fish. I'm smoking, catching fish, and then I smoke the fish. But then I get high with the fish and then I cook them. Plot twist, I'm smoking out of the fish. I'm just staying here a bit. I just need to stay sitting.
Yeah, no worries, baby. You did what you could, and that's all that matters.
Oh my god, this just hit me out of nowhere.
I know. It did seem really sudden, but let's focus on the fact that we're home safe now. You want the pen? I think it would help. I love you. I love you most. I'm with my husband. He's right there. Yeah, smoky fish would be tasty. My channel is me, a woman with a bunch of different health issues, both physical and emotional, mental. And I'm just trying to be an encouragement to others who are in pain. I want to encourage them to keep going. I'm trying to build up a community of people who meet up regularly to support, comfort, and pray for each other with all that life likes to throw at us. And I've made real friends here doing these live streams every day. And I take no offense if me just chatting with you guys for my lives, I don't blame you if that's not exciting enough for you to stay. I'm just doing my thing and trusting that the right people will find me and stick around. And I found a bunch of good people here, and I appreciate all of you. Oh, Brian, you lost a subscriber. I've lost a few also. But the trick is not focusing on the ones that you lose. The trick is focusing on the ones who have stayed. And I found that helpful. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate your sympathy. If any of you guys are followers of God, we are asking for prayers that work will get busier for us and that we'll be able to move out of California. Long story short, we're financially trapped. COVID made life much more difficult. We had to live on our credit cards for a while. And then inflation has recently made work scarce. So we're struggling, and we're accepting any and all donations, but we mostly ask for prayers that work will get busy again. We know we're not the only ones struggling, and we don't expect donations, but if you are wanting to help someone in need and it won't hurt you to part with your money, we'd appreciate it greatly if you could kick a little bit of it our way, whether it's through the super chat donation or my PayPal or Cash App. I have links to both in the description of this live stream, as well as answers to the most common asked questions about me and my life. And I appreciate every kind word and every prayer in the chat. That means gold to me. And it shows me that you care enough about my life and my struggles to ask God to intervene and help. And that's the most beautiful way to show love, I think. And I'm praying for all of you guys that you'll have things get easier for you. Yeah, Brian, I think you can be able to find that 316th subscriber. Bilal is right. We do DoorDash for work. In addition to me having a bunch of health problems, his social security identity got stolen and used by a thief where we live. And it's ruined my husband's working name. This thief got away with it too. He left no traceable info to figure out who it was. And so he's unable to get another job even though he's more than qualified because no employer. Oh, thank you, Bilal, for the $2 donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Every dollar helps. It really does. But prayers that things will get better are also greatly appreciated. But it's been rough. Employers don't really want to hire people who have been victims of identity theft because that gets complicated. And they don't want complicated if there's simple available. And so DoorDash is what we have. YouTube is what I have. I'm trying to build it up and treat it like work. And it's starting to get easier, but it's still a bit difficult if I'm honest. But every donation helps and every prayer and kind word helps. And I wish I could give all of you a hug for being so kind to us. User, your father was a con artist. You ruined your paint. Oh, damn. So, user, you definitely understand. Although, except you got to know who stole your credit. We were not able to find the guy. We got a letter from the IRS saying that, according to their records, he earned 32 grand working at a supermarket and he didn't pay any taxes on it. So pay up or go to prison. The second we both finished reading that letter, we went to that store where my husband was supposed to have worked. We talked to management, explained the situation. They gave us absolutely no info to go on to figure out who it was. They didn't have any security camera images of their employees, no employee identification, nothing. And the worst part, the thief quit and left that job the day before we got that letter. So we will never know who did it. Only God knows. But we're the ones paying the price for it. Identity thief, they ruin everything. And we're just hoping and praying that we'll be able to have DoorDash get busy again so we can pay off all of our debts, repay those who we've had to borrow from, and then get our asses out of Cali. But only Lord knows when and if that's going to happen. We're just trying to live one day at a time. And we love and appreciate all of you guys for praying for us. All your Well, if all you do is pray, that's extremely helpful and appreciated. Well, we were able to prove it wasn't him, but we don't know who actually did it. It was truly a kick to the nads. But the one good thing is that thief was a dumbass and left his final paycheck there. And since it was under my husband's name and social, technically it belonged to him. So we got like $100 or something like that for his last paycheck. $100 doesn't do much when your working name is ruined where you live. We had a little fund saved up to leave California, but that was when things were good. As soon as inflation hit, our work took a nosedive, and every penny of that move out of California fund that we saved up had to go to regular bills. So we were truly financially stuck. We're in a fifth wheel trailer gifted to us by my in-laws, which I'm extremely grateful for. But we're going to have to move it soon. And we don't have a place lined up to go to. And we don't have the money to make that move. So I'm praying that God will work a miracle for us, or that He'll rapture us before we have to move it. But this life's been so stressful, it's not even funny, guys. I really feel like the dad in Coraline. Just that constant exhaustion and that trying to keep a good face. Feel it deep in my bones. My husband's taking a little power nap right now, so I'm not going to show him. Oh, Isabella's wanting me to show you to everybody, and I was saying you're taking a power nap. So not right now, but you woke up hearing that, so.
What's up, yo?
But yeah, that's my man. We should watch more Psych.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
You get it now.
I do. You should hit more of this. But yeah, we're trying to get to either Oregon or Texas. No plans are definite yet. But we know we got to get out of Cali. It's just we truly don't have the money to make that move. And it's rough. So prayers that things will work out. Prayers that things will work out are very much needed. But yeah, Bilal, the American dream has turned into a nightmare. Sadly. Lars, you're cheated out of insurance. Poisoning from med. Oh, damn. Well, at least you have permanent income, right, though? The Lars? Yeah, user, it's a good point. When I heard about that health insurance CEO dying, I was just like, surprised it didn't happen sooner. Not that I'm advocating for what happened, but when you live like a shitbird and play with other people's lives, I feel no sympathy when those shitbirds get hunted down. Shitbirds don't change their feathers. Hey Bill, it's good to see you. Rebel are saying Mississippi or Louisiana or Oklahoma. Yeah. There's so many pros and cons to living in every state. It's maddening, honestly. But yeah, Lars is right. Too many people and not enough places for them to live. Alaska. I think I do remember seeing something about them paying if you live there.
Simpsons movie. They paid him $1,000.
That would be pretty lit. John, you're 62 years old. Curing cancer. Cannabis. Yeah, it's very true. Cannabis oil really is medicine. I have multiple separate but connected diseases that affect my back, and it's come back to become more crooked and to slowly disintegrate. The pain is like being stabbed with a hot butter knife every time any muscle gets moved at all. And that butter knife is wielded by an angry kid who you promised to go take to the park, but you didn't, and now they're mad. So they're stabbing you with a glowing hot butter knife. But this beautiful THC dab pen takes away all my pain with just 4 puffs of this. And I'm very thankful to have it. I just wish I would have found it sooner in life. But I have it now, and I'm thankful for that. Mississippi is lowest cost of living. That is a fair point. We just don't know anybody there. We were born in Alaska. That's pretty cool. My husband is next to me. I am sure that Bilal will be making. I'm sure Bilal that Trump will make a bunch of good changes that'll help us struggling citizens. I can't wait till he kicks all the illegals out and makes us stop sending out our tax dollars to other countries who don't do shit for us here. We need America to be first. And I'm praying that God will guide and guard Trump and all the other good people trying to end human trafficking and all the other horrors associated with that. I'm praying that their families and loved ones will be safe too. When you're fighting in battle against pure evil, you can't be too careful. I mean, you've all seen there's been multiple attempts on Trump's life, and he's gotten out fine, fine from every one of them. And so I'm just praying that every good, hero minded person out there fighting human trafficking and human slavery, I'm praying that they'll all be safe and that no harm will happen to them or those they love. And I'm praying for the victims that they will be rescued and taken away to heal in safety, or they'll never know abuse ever again. And I'm praying that all the monsters who treat innocent people as objects, praying for those evil people to be caught and made to live behind bars for the rest of their lives. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. I'm just praying for God to bring justice for every victim and judgment for every victimizer. They cured 52 people with this. I believe it. It's enormous. Well, logistically, I mean, technically there would be enough land, but not enough is fit for people to just live on. A lot of the land is national parks and other things like that. This world isn't the one that I was told to expect. I would love to live in a RV park with a bunch of you guys. That would be cool. Yeah, but all the governments are evil. I think things immediately started to take a swan dive when people started focusing on how they're different than everyone else. Celebrate your differences and not celebrate your similarities while appreciating that there are differences. Too many have a mindset of it's me versus everyone else, when it should be us banding together against those with ill intentions. It breaks my heart to see how many people are just bystanders, seeing something horrible going on, happening to someone who can't escape or fight back. They did not deserve the attack, and no one jumps in to save them. They just watch or look away. And I just pray for everyone to be on their guard so that they don't get attacked out in the public, because with how the world is now, no one's going to try and intervene and save you unless you're in like a small town. People just don't give a shit about people anymore. And it's horrible. Watch Seattle get destroyed. Yeah, I've seen it on the news. I actually had a family event that was near Portland, and it really is as damaged as it. Excuse me. It really is as messed up as they showed it being a few years ago. People just don't have their individuality or compassion anymore. They just want to be tough, hard asses who don't need anybody. And they'll step on anyone who they need to get what they want in life. And I would consider people like that to be monsters. It doesn't take a lot to be a monster. Just treating other people that are undeserving of abuse. Treating them like objects to be used however the monster wants to use them. And then when they're broken and not fun to play with anymore, they throw them away. And it's something that most people don't want to think about. They don't want to consider human slavery still being a thing. They don't want to think of little kids being trafficked to be used in every unspeakable, horrible way. And so they turn a blind eye to it, and nothing gets better. I just wish everyone would give a fuck about the human trafficking victims. You bet the Indians regret selling Manhattan for $24. Yeah, I would believe it. I'd regret selling anything to the government. The Finders. That sounds familiar, but I am not certain. Fuck. And of course, it's charging because it goes off. My vape pen just died. No battery. So I got to charge it up. I'm so tired. Yes, have power now. That's one thing I love about these portable batteries. They tell you how much power you have left. And you can choose how strong you want it to be burning the dab. Finders is exposed. Yeah, that does sound familiar. Oh, thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. Hey, Doug, it's good to see you. Hope your day's been going decent. Would I rather be covered in spiders or tied up in ticks? I actually love spiders. I'm one of those weird girls. I specifically love jumping spiders because they're like 8-legged mini cats. They got individual personalities. They can be playful, and they're super easy to care for because you just give them a bug whenever they look hungry, and it's fun to watch them hunt and pounce on their prey like they're tiny octocats. So honestly, either option would be fun. Oh, Thug, you're watching Squid Games right now. I saw my husband and I watched the first season together, and I was not expecting all that happened in it. We do want to see the second season. We just have to find time for it. Multiple state agencies and police are investigating that. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, the monsters are running the show, unfortunately. All we can do is pray for the victims and remind each other to stand for what's right. Oh, thank you for the compliments. Bilal, I hope it'll be good surprises. Cake or cookies? That's a tough question because there's so many good different types. But if I absolutely had to choose, I think I would go with cake. Yeah, Rebel Duster, I believe it. The bit of human trafficking research I did when I went down the rabbit hole, which I extremely regret. I don't recommend you guys go down it unless you already know the info. But I gave myself PTSD from learning about human trafficking in great detail. Everyone in my family warned me, don't look up that shit. You won't like what you find in the human trafficking rabbit hole online. But I just had to know. And so I learned. Like Eve, I bit that stupid piece of fruit just because I had to know. And it has ruined me permanently. I'm just praying for the victims that they'll make it out immediately and that all the monsters will be rounded up and kept away from all the victims forever. This world is just so full of evil. Oh, thank you for the compliments, you guys. Yeah, I ain't getting that Fauci ouchie. No, thank you. Oh, hello in Canada. That's pretty cool. Thank you guys. Finders is extremely disturbing. I believe it. I will not be looking at the Finders because I already traumatized myself. That's honestly why I fell off of YouTube for a few years. The rabbit hole broke me. I had to get therapy for about a year, and it still affects me. But I'm trying to use that trauma as fuel to pray that things will get better. So I would love to make some money to help pay bills. Scary stuff. I remember that name. True monster. $1,000 would be extremely helpful and appreciated. I have a PayPal and Cash App account, and I have links to both in the description of this live stream. And there's also the super chat donation option. I don't expect donations, but I am extremely grateful for every dollar that gets sent my way. A bunch of vape sticks. Yeah, I'm sure there'd be a big market for those. I've had people say that they'll donate, but they never do. So I stopped getting excited over offers to donate. And I reserve my excitement for when it actually happens. We're in the red with several of our credit cards because we had to live off those when COVID first hit. We were never able to pay those cards off again. And then inflation hit. And so we're financially near drowning. Just getting enough gulps of air now and then so that we don't outright die, but we are slowly dying. And I'm just praying that things will normalize and get better and that work will pick up again. My husband and I are proud people, and we don't like to ask for handouts. We hate having to ask for help, and it makes us feel weak when we have to ask to borrow money to pay a bill. So it's honestly hard for me to just say all that I've had to say to explain the situation. So again, I don't expect donations, but if you are ready and willing and able to, and it won't hurt your wallet at all, we'd be extremely grateful for every dollar that you send our way. It's just identity theft really ruins your life. And there's not a damn thing we can do about it. Anonymous, I don't know who you are, but clearly you're unhappy and that's why you're lashing out at me when I don't know you. I've never interacted with you. I just want to urge you to don't be such a bitch or a dick. I don't know which you are because your name is Anonymous. But you don't know how thin a piece of thread some people are hanging on. And you acting that way is taking a pair of scissors and you're scraping that thread. It's not cool. It doesn't make you edgy. It just makes you I'm trying not to be mean and negative. But if you keep being mean like that to people who've done nothing to you, you will die alone. No one will want to hold your hand while you go. So I urge you, be nicer and don't judge people until you've heard their life story and you know all that they've had to go through in life and all the things that they have to continue dealing with for the rest of their lives. In Texas, it's very illegal. Yeah, that really sucks. That's one of the reasons why I do have some doubts about Texas working out, but we just need out of Cali in general. We can't make any plans until we have the money to afford the move. Because we've tried to make plans before, hoping that the money would show up soon after. But no. So we're just having to take life one day at a time, hoping and praying that we get enough orders to do each working day so that we can pay our bills ourselves. It's gotten so bad, you guys, that even though we spend about 12 hours a day in our car, about 5 or 6 days a week, we still are getting so little work that we qualified for full benefits of food stamps just on what we're bringing home. Orders have dried up that badly. So we're extremely thankful that we have food stamps so we don't have to worry about going hungry. And with my need to avoid gluten because of my celiac disease, food is automatically more expensive. So we're thankful to have the food stamps, but we're sad that we need it. And we're sad that we earn so very little, despite working so hard, that we qualify for it. But we're trying to focus on the good and be thankful for the help instead of upset that we need the help. So prayers at work will get busier. We really need those. Yes, Harmony, I remember you from earlier. I hope things are going better. My life is me just hanging out, chatting with whoever wants to hang out with me here. Yes, Harmony, I remember you have lost your uncle. Michael Walker, I don't understand what you want me to do. You need to just say what it is that you're expecting. Do you feel well enough to move to the trailer, baby? If you need to stay sitting a while longer, I get it. Okay. Are you able to handle us going into the trailer now? Or do you need to stay put a bit longer? No wrong answer.
My neck's hurting from that position.
Okay. All right, we are going to be moving to the trailer. Gotta get my stuff. Alright, I got everything. Oh, the bag of goodies. Look at that. Gotta grab that too. Just a moment, guys. And it just turned on. There we go. Alright. If you guys look up, you can see it's not pretty weather, but it's not horrible either. This weather just makes me wish we were at the beach more than anything. We got this. We got that. We're not bringing anything else, right? Okay. 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 Oh. Oh. I'll have to hope. Oh, I forgot about that. We're making our way to our trailer, so just bear with us. There we go. Now we can see. Alright. We are home now. You should use the heating pad on your neck. I love you. I'm here for you, baby. I love you most. There's people here who care about you too. Just reminding you you're not alone, baby. Gotta catch up on the comments, you guys. Give me a moment. Giving D6. Thank you, guys. Chair or walk? Is there anyone else going night jogging? I never even go day jogging. Thank you, Bilal, and all you guys. Blessings to you also in Ontario. It's really cool. Yeah, we live in a fifth wheel trailer and it's comfortable. We're thankful for it. The living is cramped, so we only have room for one pet. And he is in this habitat. Let me spin you guys around so you can see my little guy. His name is Sisu, and we call him our son. Also our little dinosaur, also a reptilian overlord. Because how can you not love a little face like that? Hi, baby. Wanna come play, Sisu?
gonna play nice, or you just gonna stare and be all cute? Oh, your little face. Yeah. Mama's home. You gotta wait a bit, and then we'll do bug day, okay? Okay, give us a moment to get situated. Yeah. Oh, now that I'm backing up, you want to come out too? I love that little guy. Aiden, I'm sorry to hear about your uncle. I'll be praying for you. They're eating the dogs. Yeah, home sweet home. Hi. Are you wanting to play? Now that mom and dad are home, do you want to play? Or are you just hoping for bugs? Hmm? Oh, boop you. Boop. Oh, goodness. I wish I could get you to come out and play of your own choosing. When you keep reptiles, choice-based handling is the best way to make sure they fully trust you. And what that means is you let them decide if they come out or not. Not to yoink them, because they need to play, because it's been a while. There you are, man. Yes. There we go. That looks a little better. Alright. I'm going to turn it off for now, actually. It was at 1. It's nice and warm. Look at that. Look at that little hand. Them little fingers. Can you guys see why I adore having such a cute little guy? Well, thank you, Rebel Duster. We both have been through a lot of hard shit. And that kind of suffering brings souls together. We're in Central California, hoping to move, but not able to. And thank you, Bilal. I really appreciate that. Sisu is good. I'm wanting him to come out and play, but he doesn't want to. He just wants to stare and be all adorable. Watch, if I pull back for a bit, he'll probably move a little bit more. But that is a pot holder. I call it his carpet. And I have caught him sleeping on it many times, and it melts my heart every single time. Thank you guys for the well wishes. We really appreciate it. Yeah, he's a little leopard gecko. And he's quite a funny little guy. He has his own personality, his own preferences. You want to climb? It's not bug. You can smell. It's not bug. Boop. I like to see how much I can mildly annoy him before he turns his head away. Oh, goodness. Dramatic blinking. He's a funny little derp. I think he's just waiting for me to turn my back, and then he'll make his move to try to escape. And skedaddle. Okay, I want you to come out to play. You've been inside all freaking day. Every freaking day. Okay, let me open this. There we go. Okay. Now I'll be able to gently encourage him to play. Come on. Come on, I'm not even touching you. Come on. I know you want to play. I poked his elbow. Come on, I know you want to play. A fun fact about leopard geckos is they use their tongues to taste the air and things, just like snakes. I've never seen PJ Mask. I'm not sure who or what that is. Oh, you're in Denmark. That would be cool. Hey. Oh, you. There we go. Alright. We have him. I have yoinked our son. They're a funny little guy. You want to take him? Yeah, that's my boy. He's 2 years old, and his second gotcha day is this New Year's Eve. Yeah, Ethan, I'm with you on that. I would love to be a gecko instead of a human. Sleep, eat bugs, skedaddle outside, sleep, eat more bugs. That would be the life. I seriously love his little toes. They're so tiny. I didn't even touch you. I didn't even touch you. You're a dramatic little man. Okay, there I touched your fingers. What you gonna do? You can't run from your mother. This is how every time turns out whenever we pull him out to play. He likes to hang on my husband's hair for a while. It is so adorable.
I see, I'm used to it. I'm not even functioning at all.
No. Yeah, he's a healthy boy. He's an excellent eater. He never refuses food. And we'll have to stream his next feeding. And for every 5 likes we get, we'll give him one small bug. That way it can feel like a feast for
Were
him.
you liking Dad's warm head?
I think he was. His tail's curled around your hand. Yeah, he's trying to seal it.
Look at his fingers on my finger.
You gonna try and climb on the phone?
No, he's gonna jump.
Yes, do it. Jump. Come on, do it.
Or fall.
There you go, little man. So cute. Right, I wish I could get him to pay rent. I'll have to start an only gex. Or only bugs.
Only slugs.
Yeah, thank you guys. He's a full-grown 2-year-old boy. And he has been one of the easiest pets to care for because all he eats is bugs. And his habitat doesn't take up a whole lot of space. And he sleeps while we're away at work. So it works out beautifully for us. And when we're home at the end of the day, we pull him out, let him play and wander around. And it's a good way to relax at the end of a rough day. Do you guys have any pets? Or are there any pets you are considering having? Because I want to know if you guys have any cute animals to talk about. This little man is, for all intents and purposes, my son. How can you not love that little face? Hi. Oh, that's so cute. Well, you let me have you boop the camera? I move slowly. Boop. That was so cute. You are a good little man. Oh. We were doing.
You just made a noise. You need to chill out, dude. That's just trying to warm me up. You're a bit chilly for my liking. Calm down. Yeah, you guys just heard that. That was his first time on camera being loud. Take it easy. You take it easy.
I'm glad we got that on camera. His little angry noise. So adorable.
Just stay warm.
Doug says you need to kiss it. Kiss his little snoot. He's like, affection. Oh no.
Ugh.
Let me get you. Oh, okay.
Dude, you can't breathe like that, dude.
I'm your mom. I've never tried to eat you.
Look up.
Boop. There, that's better. That's a good little man. Oh, Rebel Duster, you can't have a pet? That sucks. Maybe if you get something simple like a gecko or a fish. Your little brother's just like a
pet. I don't care. You're gonna get warm. Be upset.
He has never been this loud. And so we're watching him. Is he? Oh, I see. And so he's like,
You can't see it because
yeah. But I would love it. I would love to have a little zoo of all different types of animals. It would be fun. Okay, turn it. Okay. I'm tired and it's been a long day. But Ethan, your brother's like a pet. He eats and sleeps all day. Yeah, that's the life. Hey, Emmeline, it's
Emmeline,
good to see
you just
you.
missed it. I was just doing that about 5 minutes ago.
We don't do construction. We do deliveries for DoorDash. And we could use prayers that work will get busy again for us because it has gotten slower. And it has hurt our finances. We don't mean to beg, but if you're rich and you got money that you don't need and you want to help somebody, we could use that help and we'd be extremely grateful.
Annie?
Otherwise, if
Annie?
you... What?
Why'd you stop charging your phone?
Oh, because I had to...
You were at 25% when I handed it to you.
I showed the boy and I forgot to plug back in. I'm plugged back in now. Yeah. But,
Your phone's gonna die.
I'm at 18. I'm getting warm in this sweater. Gotta ditch it. At least we know our boy doesn't get cold while we're working.
Mm-hmm.
It stays good and warm in here. Alright, that's better. But, wow, I've been live for almost 2.5 hours. It's crazy. But, I'm gonna be live for a few more minutes. Just so that those of
That's
you...
right, Emmeline.
Am I not seeing all the comments again?
Oh, no. It was just after the handstand one.
Handstand?
Yeah, you're probably behind again.
No, I'm scrolled up as far as it let me.
Do you see the little
The last
lines?
last thing I see is Chris saying Yahoo construction.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I'm gonna minimize and then maximize the window to refresh the comments, so bear with me. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Now I see the comments. Yeah, true. Raising a little bitty gecko is pretty though. Thankful that his bugs don't cost an arm and a leg. Oh, it's okay. Now I see.
You're doing my job line. And what part of your job exactly is
So I think,
ass?
yeah.
The part that calls for spycraft. Come on, we're posing as newlyweds, so.
Yeah, posing.
And I'm drunk on.
Oh, below it.
Little column A, little column B. Fine, but when you take your hand off your lately almost overly ample butt,
Yeah, from $1 dish a day, you can feed a wild man in his natural habitat. That's funny.
Instead of feeling me up in the
Solomon
lobby,
was the richest and didn't have
let's say we
happiness.
focus on the mission.
Love of money is bad. Yeah. And people that say money can't fix all your problems didn't have enough money to solve their problems. Virtually every problem that I have going on could be fixed by more money, but this isn't a fantasy world where we get what we want. We get what we get, and we gotta try to not throw a fit. $2 a day. $6 one. We have a PS4 that we got on a deal, and we're thankful it's still running. Hoping it doesn't crap out on us. It is our only means of escape from this rough life. Hey Fossa, it's good to see you. I'm so friggin' tired. It is only 4:52 at night, but my ass says it's 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna be ending this stream in a little bit, but I want to see how your guys' day is gone. I want to hear from you a bit more before I give myself a break. Gilbert, I don't know you, and I can only assume you are not happy with your life. I am not a whining, see you next Tuesday, but you are a big syphilitic dick for attacking someone who doesn't even know you. Emma, you're funny.
Who was it?
Gilbert C. saying that I'm still begging for money, eh? You whining, winging cunt.
I don't see that.
It's before Emmeline saying, but you can pay bills with your bumhole.
Oh, I see Rebel Duster. I don't see that one.
That's weird. I don't know what.
Is he only hidden because I hid him?
I think he might be.
Then hide him.
Yeah, fuck you, Gilbert. I try to be nice, but you're a dick. Oh, thank you, John. I appreciate the compliments. The Lars. Yeah, that's very true. I'm just ready to get my heavenly reward and be done with this planet. Yeah, I try not to cuss, but I have my pressure points that cause cussing when they're triggered. Yeah, Bilal, it's exactly right. You have to work to live, and you gotta live to work. It's rough.
Although granted, I've never seen one, but that's not like a rule, is it? Well, you're not sending me, and I assume you're not sending Ray.
I love all you guys, and I deeply appreciate all of your kind words and all your prayers and all the donations that you guys have given us. It really does help, and it's a breath of fresh air. And I wish I could make you guys feel as comforted and supported as I am feeling from you guys. My husband too. He's felt very supported and cared for. Yeah, faucet. My plans now, once I quit this live stream, I'm gonna take care of some personal needs, eat dinner, get really baked, watch more Archer. But I love all you guys, and I'm hoping and praying life gets easier for you guys to handle. But I will be back again tomorrow. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you staying as long as you have. I love all of you, and I'll be back again tomorrow. And remember to be good to each other.
About church stuff.